we're going to cover some core stability options that you can use your roller with. So something other than rolling out your legs that you can do with your roller. If you have sensitive tissues or you have osteoporosis, you might want to use a softer density foam roller. So a soft density roller, or even like a parasetter, or just a towel rolled up, because you want to be very gentle on the spinous processes when you're lying on here. This is a medium density. I don't really like the ones that are much stiffer than that, but that's just my personal preference. Again, go with what you need. Grab your foam roller. You're going to sit on one end and get your tail right towards the end. Slowly roll back. If you find that you get about here and then your head's back, put some padding, but you're going to try and get your head all the way down. And the first thing to do is just wiggle around and create space between your head and your tail. Skull and sacrum lengthening, right? Wiggle around. If you've got some curvatures like I do, it's going to feel a little different, so you just do the best you can to find a straight or a center. Take your feet a comfortable distance for you where you feel like you're not having to tense your whole body to find balance. You're going to see if you can surrender to gravity a little bit and allow your body to connect down into that foam roller. And I want you to breathe here, and we're going to add some arm movement. So, can I keep head to tail long and stable, thinking about my belly and my spine sinking and lengthening towards the roller, so I'm trying not to push up or arch off. My arms are going to reach towards the ceiling, palms facing each other, and you're just going to stretch the arms overhead, and you're going to breathe in, but as you breathe in, try not to let your back arch. Just try and stay with it. Breathe in. You're going to open your arms out to the side with the palms up, and exhale all the way down and around. Inhale, reaching up and over. Exhale as you come down and around. One more there. Inhale, going up and overhead. Exhale, going around and down. And then bring your arms back to the ceiling. You can keep your palms facing each other. You could even clasp your hands together, and you're going to pull a little bit with your feet so you get a little extra weight towards your sacrum or your tail. You're going to actively use your abdominals to pull your spine towards the roller. Make sure your neck and your throat are free, and squeeze the hands together, or if the palms are just facing each other, imagine you're pressing something or holding something between your hands as you reach your arms overhead. This is not about how close to the ground. This is about you keeping everything long and stable. So I'm going to reach. I'm doing this on an exhale, so I can really think about just working my abdominals to hold my spine long and stable. Inhale as you bring the arms back up. Exhale, reach. As I'm doing this, I can adjust a little bit more. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. One more. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Bring your arms down by your side. Palms there. A lot of times the shoulders start to roll forward as we start to go into stability. So again, you could pat up your head, so that helps the spine connect to the roller and helps you not roll your shoulders forward. Or you could just be conscious about getting your shoulders and your arms pressing back into the mat so the collarbone stays wide. As we do that, we think, okay, from right in between my shoulder blades, that spine, down to like the lower part of my rib cage, am I pulling that in the direction of the mat? What about the navel down to the tail, right? Am I still pulling that in the direction of the mat as you wiggle your feet towards each other? Squeeze the hips, the knees, the ankles together as you lift your heels up. On your exhale, you're going to think, sink, stay connected. So you don't want to let your back lift. You don't want to let your pelvis tip. As you bring your legs up, collarbones are wide. Breathe there. Are you keeping the length between your sacrum and your skull? Are you keeping the distance between your back and the roller the same? Whether that's completely on the roller or you have your natural curves, you still have to keep the distance or the spacing the same. You're going to breathe in here. Exhale, squeeze the hips, the knees, the ankles, slowly lower, only as much as you can keep your back stable. pull the belly in. Inhale there. Exhale, pull the belly in, lift the legs up. And I'm like, I can wiggle my ribs away from my tail now. Exhale, lower. Inhale as low as you can go without that lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower. Can I keep my jaw and my shoulders out of it? Maybe, maybe not. Can I keep my spine connected? And exhale, bringing it back up. Now, if both legs lifted are too much, then you just do one leg at a time, right? So you could just practice, can I keep the stability as I move my leg? Because a lot of times we're doing all sorts of things when we move our legs around. So then just hold there, legs up, so you can use gravity, and just stay there and flex your feet. And you're just gonna see, can my skull slide away from my tail? Can my spine still stay pulling in the direction of the roller? And just reach the feet away and pull in. Like you're pushing against a wall. Push against an imaginary wall with those feet. You could line yourself up where you're actually pushing against the wall. That's fine. And one more. I'm exhaling as I do that. And I inhale at the end, and then exhale as I come back in. Let your feet slowly find the floor, but still keep your control in your spine and come all the way down. And then you can roll off and then lay on your back and just take a moment there and see what that feels like. Super simple, straightforward, just core stability. All right, I hope this helps, and until next time, keep moving.